Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit, and here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. First down here for this offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle is finally made, but the offense will set up now at the 44.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the handoff on a counter. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he finds his target. He has the first. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Picks up 3 yards, so second and 7.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And the receiver's got it. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's third down. He hands it off from the gun. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Wow, you love to see this. First drive of the game, and the offense goes to the ground game to come up with that critical first down here on third down. Impressive, and now they got a real shot here inside the 10-yard line.
The Wolfpack line out now, first and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. All right, so it's first and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? And the single back takes the handoff. And that's going to be a safety.
Well, that's how you get a game started by this defense. What a way to score here early. We'll just have to see if these 2 points make much of a difference if this game ends up coming down to the wire.
So after giving up a safety, here's the free kick. And we'll see what he can do on the return. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Breaking tackles. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game.
Well, I thought he might shake 3 there. He's able to break 1 tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The shotgun running play call. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, Wolfpack. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, up and good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. Remember, the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. On first down, it's play action. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds the receiver wide open.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36 and it's first down. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Lets it go on the move, launching deep. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Snags the quick throw.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were. They're able to make the tackle short of the line.
The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Off the RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
NC State 9, UCF 0.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Knights. Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Just a really good job by the corner here, recognizing this wide receiver screen. Because he was so quick to react, when the receiver makes the catch, he's right there to make that tackle.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Pass is caught. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. Touchdown, NC State. Made the defense look slow that time.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. Now they get set to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Short pass finds the tight end. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Receiver in motion now. One back in backfield, and he'll get the carry. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Receiver makes the catch. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
On a wide receiver screen with a corner that tight, you've got to do a good job of blocking him or screening him. Nobody there, and a quick reaction by the corner allows him to make a nice play.
Fires it to the wideout. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. They've only converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. From the shotgun, drops back. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. Going the other way, can they stop him? Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
That was an impressive effort here by the safety to use his speed and effort to get to that football and where it was headed. Secondary coach has got to be proud.
So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
There's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. NC State now operating in the red zone.
Here we go.
And here's the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
What a great route here by this tight end on third down, and the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on third down? Of course, the tight end, and now we've got first and goal.
NC State lines up first and goal.
3-2 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Here's the target, and it's complete. Touchdown, North Carolina State. Strong game by this quarterback.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it, and they come up with that touchdown.
Now try here for the extra point. Can you believe it? The PAT is no good. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. It's 2nd down coming up now.
Man, I don't know how he wasn't able to hold on to that football in the end zone. That's a touchdown. A great opportunity lost, but a lot of relief for this defense. When they get to film next week, they're going to want to know what happened. What was the breakdown that almost allowed that big...
And they heave it deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the 1st half. Meadows going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. NC State will kick it off to start the 2nd half. He'll call for the fair catch here. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. He's running out of time here. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time, or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off, and at least picked up some positive yards.
A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, the defense was all over the field in the 1st half, and as we see here, more of the same to start this 3rd quarter. Big question to me is, now you got a 4th down. Look at that scoreboard. I'm going to start to wonder, should I go for this?
They will go for it again here on 4th down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's a quick grab. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Risky call here by this offense. I thought the quarterback might wait a little bit longer for him to take his route beyond the sticks, but he gets the ball out of his hands. And how about the job by this receiver to fight for that 1st down?
1st down, looking to throw the football. He's escaping the pocket now. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, they come out firing here to start this 2nd half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. Knights looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
That's how you know an offensive coordinator really believes in the offensive line. You get the 4th down, you don't spread out a defense and try to create a one-on-one matchup and throw the ball. You go the old-fashioned way. You get behind that offensive line, get the yards you need, and you extend this drive with that 1st down.
The Knights come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Handoff heading left. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run in the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That's caught. It's Cruz. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he'll get there. Touchdown, UCF. That kind of execution for a long drive, that's why his team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. Throws it to the right. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Catch made down inside the 10. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Just ran away from the defense. Now just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, we need you guys to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Receiver makes the grab. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He shreds the tackle. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. On the move, trying to scramble for the 1st down, comes up short.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The ball is loose. Guy who coughs it up, recovers it, and prevents the turnover.
He catches a break here. Ball is on the ground. It ends up bouncing right back to him to avoid a disaster for the offense.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Knights. Here's the point after attempt. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. This one will be fair caught. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. We'd love to build a drive, chew some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. They'll tackle him at the 27.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, 3rd down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing 4th down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Important 2nd down play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And the completion made. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Play action here on 1st down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. It's going to bring up a 3rd down play.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver. Then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
Locates the tight end. It's complete. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the 2nd half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Pressure is coming. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
But they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Well, that's everything you could hope for here for an offense. They make a nice completion here. Thing that really stood out to me, your fourth quarter, late in the game, the clock is essential. Get out of bounds when you can. Get a first down when you can. He does both here to set up the offense here nicely.
First and goal, down 8. They've got a score and at a 2-point conversion to tie it. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Touchdown, UCF. Still no answer for this offense. Obviously down 2. They'll go for the 2-point conversion to try to tie the score. Quarterback drops back, and he makes the catch. That 2-point try levels the game here in the late stages. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. The NC State offense is back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback dropping back. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field after the review. The play will stand. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. It's a shotgun run call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Defense is coming after him. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack in a crucial moment.
Well, it's a risky call by the offensive coordinator late in the game. Spread out the defense. You get receivers downfield. The problem is that play takes a while to develop. And the result, a sack for the defense.
That sack makes it second down and forever. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
Tight end makes the grab. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And a timeout is called late in this tie game. Crucial choices coming up. The Knights with 1st and 10 here. The shotgun handoff here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Takes the handoff. It's Cruz. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They'll try to run this one in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout is taken by the defense with the 11 seconds remaining. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Flying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Knights. They have jumped in front in the final minute.
What a job by this offense to get this go-ahead score with such little time left. I loved how they managed the clock
manage the situation, they score, and now you give your opponent such little time to have a chance to come back and tie this game up.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them down.
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here.